second, I need to adjust the screen a bit. So, yes, I think this is okay. Right. So last time we left our hero, or our unwanted heroes. They escaped the minions of these two guys. You remember? These dreadful creatures that killed the musician, and there was a chase when we managed to repair the horse wagon, and then we were able to escape. But sadly, they killed the musician, and yeah, we couldn't help her. We tried, at least, and we rid away with the horses in the wagon to a different area, and there we left our heroes the last time. So let's see what awaits us in this new area. What kind of dangers, enemies, friends, or maybe new adventures we are going to face.
Nobody home.
Graham is home. He just went into hiding.
A night wrestling. The last time I recounted the 12 gods, but I had a bit of a problem to recount them all. So after some thinking, and I guess now I can recall them. So the first one is Prios. That's the god of the sun and justice. Then we have Rondra. She's the goddess of war, but also of tacticians and honorable fights. We have Raja. She's the goddess of lust, of fraternity, and of love. We have Travia. Travia is the goddess of hospitality, of fire. Then we have Perine. Perine is the goddess of healing, of I think also of herbs and flowers too, but I'm not quite sure. It's been a long time since I played the Dark Eye. Then we have Tsar. Tsar is the goddess of life, of birth. We have Boron, the opposite of Tsar, the god of death, of the eternal sleep. And we have Ingrim, that's the god of smithy and of craftsmanship. We have Fex. Fex is the god of the merchants, of thieves. We have Firun. Firun is the fierce hunter, the bringer of the cold. 10. We have 10 gods. Wait, now I'm stuck again. Hell, sorry. Hesinde. Hesinde is the goddess of wisdom and also of magic. She is worshipped mostly by magicians and everyone who's involved with gaining knowledge. And then we have one last god. Oh, damn. Why I have so problems to remember all the 12 gods? Which one I missed? Effort. The god of seafarers and water. And there's also one evil god. It's called the Nameless God, the 13th god, but no one speaks of him. He's chained in the limbus for his crimes against the gods himself. Yeah. The thing is also like, if there exist gods in the game, there also exist demons, and there are 12 archdemons. But I will not bore you with recounting them. Some of the names you can't really speak appropriately. Yeah. So let's continue here. We wasted too much time in explaining stuff. Let's speak with
She
her.
seems to have recovered from her breakdown.
Let's speak with her.
Listen,
Listen.
we need some gear before we can move on.
That's all right. I can do with a little rest.
Very well.
Very well. Totally excitement.
How are you doing?
I am sad that Isida is gone. I hope these
Isida
terrors
was
will come to an end
yeah.
soon.
That's why we're looking for the fairy scholar, to prevent worse things
That's
from
the thing.
happening.
Yeah, we went through all this trouble because we wanted to look for the fairy scholar, because the fairy scholar can tell us more about Nuri and maybe help her to get back into the fairyland or protect her against this darkness which is trying to capture her, and also which has killed our mentor before. Poor Gwendling.
What kind of magic was that you saved us with?
That was the power of the moonlight. It is like fire to the sad fairies. It burns them.
Sad fairies. So actually those two creatures that attacked us were fairies too?
What do you mean, sad fairies?
I felt that they once were just like me.
And now they are sad?
Sure, if fairies lose their command over magic, they don't die but get consumed by darkness instead. Then they're sad and will never be able to laugh again.
To me, they seemed like mean fiends who have Isida's blood on their hands.
They're sad nonetheless, believe me.
Poor creatures. I feel a bit sorry for them.
Your magic is fatal, even for you, isn't it? You almost got burned by it yourself.
I didn't want you to die.
Thank you, Nuri.
What are we going to do now?
Oh, she's so sweet.
Why do those mean fairies serve the seer?
You must have put a spell on them. And please stop talking about this subject. It's making me sad.
Let's carry on later.
So let's see what I have here. I have reins, a lid, a drumstick, a tin bottle, a stuff of bells, and I got a knife. So let's talk with...
How often have I dreamt of wearing a coat of arms like this myself?
Why? You're ugly.
Nuri!
This particular young maiden displays an interesting sense of humour.
Let's talk with
Hail Rondra, Sir Knight. Could you kindly tell us where we are?
This is the Thash mountain range.
Thash. So the
Ah.
blood barrier is not far off.
It is but a short distance for a travelling knight. For a farm boy and a maiden, it might prove quite a journey.
I am no farmer.
My maiden, you should seek protection from a proper man in these dangerous surroundings.
What kind of a man?
I am Bogomil Rathling, Knight of Andergast. At your service, fair maiden.
I am Nuri. This is my friend Geron.
Nuri it is. What an extraordinary name.
Ah, so we are at the Thash Mountains. In German they're called Koschberge, and it's the, you can say, the borderline between Andergast and the Red Barrier, die Orksteppen, the Orkland, you can say. And also, this guy insulted us. He said we are not able to protect Nuri. If he knows.
What business does a knight of Andergast have in the Thash Mountains?
The king put me in charge of observing the orc tribes of the Blood Barrier.
Blood Barrier.
You have travelled through the Blood Barrier?
Of course, but now I have to return to Undergast. There has been some unrest amongst the Tolokai. I have to report to King Eferdan immediately.
Zolachai is the orc name for orcs. They also called black furs, Schwarzpelze, in German, and that's another name. It's some kind of, it's more like an insult to them. And yeah.
Did you run into an explorer in the Blood Barrier near a red lake?
Red Lake? No, but if he came from the south, he must have been through here.
We need some gear. A rope, blankets, provisions, everything that can be of use.
Usually you can get those things from Graham, but the old pighead hides in his house and doesn't make a sound. I wouldn't trust that cutthroat anyway. Do you hear that, Graham? You are a cutthroat.
I would bet that Graham is a dwarf, because they are some of them living in the Kosh Mountains, in the Thash Mountains, Koshberge. I hope I don't mix German names with English names. Could be quite confusing.
Why does this Graham hide anyway?
The stupid ox won't admit that I am right.
Right?
Right. He refuses to pay the dues he owes me.
What dues?
He's responsible for the death of my horse. Gave him spoiled fodder, so he died miserably. I'm in a hurry, but by foot alone I won't get far.
Why don't you buy this horse and carriage from us?
What use is a carney's trailer to me? But you can leave me your hack. What are you asking for it?
I'm not really sure.
Make up your mind about the price. Then I'll tell you mine.
Why don't you buy this horse?
What use is a car? But you can. What are you?
I'm not really.
Make up your. Then I'll.
So he would.
Rondra be with you, Sir Knight.
And with you.
So he would buy. He would purchase the horses from us. Mechanism.
Strange contraption.
The owner of the yard doesn't seem to be satisfied with a simple pull rope.
The link between the wheels is missing. It's also impossible to move the wheel. Someone has removed the crank handle.
Oh, we can help with that. So we got the reins. Nice.
It's also impossible to move the wheel. Someone has removed the crank handle.
So the crank handle is gone. Maybe we can somehow improvise. Yeah, let's see. Maybe we can improvise somehow. We got nothing to take up here. Let's see. Let's knock.
Futile, my boy. That's a dwarf's job. Futile, my boy. That's a dwarf's job.
Maybe there's something inside the caravan that I can use. Seems not so. And the puppet, I cannot use the puppet.
Never again will the puppeteer tell this story. And that's my fault. Maybe I really am a bad luck charm.
Oh, come on, Garon, it's not your fault. You couldn't foresee what's happening. So stop whining. Oh, nice. There's a, you see? there's a bottle of this powder we threw we used the last time to blind the creatures, the sad fairies. Sorry. Let's see. Stone, nothing. Okay, I can go also this way. What's this way?
When will we move on?
I don't have the slightest idea where this red lake is. Besides, without any proper gear, we won't last 2 days in the blood barrier.
True. Oh, and one berry bush.
Why must everything always be out of reach? Wonberries. Their bitter blue juice has healing properties.
Can I maybe...
Not a single berry is falling down, as always.
Maybe I can put the juice... Maybe, wait, Nuri can teleport. Maybe she can help me to get some wonder.
Listen,
No, she can't.
let's carry on later.
Okay, so I need a handle.
The lid makes a perfect bowl. I should keep it. I can't reach it. Doesn't work.
Okay.
Gwynling taught me how to lure fairies with music. He should have also taught me how to get rid of them again.
Oh, that's not nice, dude.
I wish Nuri had never found this thing. Well, it's so-so. At least the music has revived her spirits. Fits exactly.
Oh, wait, maybe I can use the drumstick.
Of course not.
Fire! Fire! The orcs are attacking! What are you lot still doing here? Scram before the black furs get here.
Black first.
Seems like you've been fooled, Sir Dwarf. The boy has sounded the bell. There are no orcs attacking.
What? What's going on in your wooden head, boy? Sounds the alarm without good cause and forces an honest dwarf out of his warm and comfy chair. I can't believe it.
I just wanted to... You didn't answer the door, sir.
Well, forget it. But you can cut out the formal hogwash while we're at it. Who are you, anyway?
I am Geron of Andergast.
From Andergast? Just like this one there? Very well, then. My name is Gram, Grandoline's son. And this is Gram's open house.
Open house? Pfft.
What do you want, Geron of Andergast?
Funny, he has a kind of blue tone to his beard.
We need gear and provisions for our journey. That means a good length of rope, blankets, water...
Very well. That'll be 1 ducat, please.
What? That's much too expensive.
By Fex and Angrosh, what did you expect? Do you think this stuff grows under the rocks around here? Too expensive? I can't believe it.
But...
You can ask again as soon as you have some money.
Angrosh is the name, the dwarven name for Ingram, because they believe that Angrosh made the dwarves in his wisdom, and also that means that dwarves called Angrosho.
We're looking for a wise man who is said to be in the blood barrier at the moment, near a red lake.
One of those weirdos, eh? I remember one of them coming through here. Wanted to buy all sorts of stuff from me. Lots of obscure rubbish.
Do you know exactly where I can find him?
Yes. I'll tell...
There you have it, my boy. The dwarf is a cutthroat.
Will you bugger off and take care of your swine?
What kind of arguments do you and the knight have anyway?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The knight says you poisoned his horse.
Why, that's what he did.
Shut your face, Raffling!
Bah!
So the knight is lying.
Listen, human. I don't think this is any of your business, so...
All right, all right. Where is the fairy scholar, pray tell?
Do you have anything nice to offer me in exchange? In that case, I have no idea where the chap is.
I'll sell you the horse and the trailer.
Nah, don't bother. I don't care much for hacks and what they drag around with them.
I'll leave you to it then.
What a greedy guy. Oh, look. What's
A
that?
dark blue tincture. Looks unhealthy.
Hey, keep your paws off my Jenner Creek Blue Shine beard dye. Do you think my beard gets groomed by air and darkness alone?
You'd better leave the stuff to this dandy boy. It's his most beloved possession.
Ah, so that's how he's dyed his beard blue. Ah, got it. Got it. Yes, because you are very unfriendly.
What? No! By Angrosh and all the beard critters, my beautiful Jenner Creek Blue Shine beard dye. Who did that?
Perhaps Angrosh himself has punished you for your vanity, Sir Dwarf.
What will my beard have to say to that?
Hee 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 hee.
Smells like juniper berries. How could that happen?
Whoever it was, my revenge will crush them.
Wait a second, now I'm quite curious what happens when we repair that again. Will he notice that? Or will it not happen?
Dwarves hate magic, and he won't get his beard dye back this way either.
True. Ah, okay. At least he commented it. So...
Out of reach.
So now we knew that this guy would sell us all the gear we need, blankets, rations, water, etc. When we give him 1 ducat. You can say that 1 ducat. So they have a certain currency in the Dark Eye. It consists of copper, silver, ducat. So ducat is the most valuable currency in the Dark Eye. So 100 kreuzer, sorry, kreuzer. 100 kreuzer make 1 silver, with 1 silver. 10 silver would make 1 ducat. So, and the ducat, as far as I remember correctly, has an equivalent of almost 100, yeah, 100 euro or something like that. So it's a lot, but I'm not quite sure. And a normal farmer would never see a ducat by just pursuing his normal job, like selling pigs or cows at the market. So yeah, it's quite funny, and it's also a good sign how to show how greedy this dwarf is. So let's
Sir Knight Rathling.
What is it, my boy?
talk again. So we now know that we need 1 ducat to get all the things from the dwarf. So we try to sell him the horse for a ducat, but I think he would refuse that because it's way too expensive for those old mares.
I'll sell you the horse for 1 ducat.
That old nag isn't worth more than half a ducat. And that would be the deal of your life, my boy. So do we have a deal?
No, we need 1 ducat.
Well, my offer still stands.
I guess we'll have to move on without any gear, Nuri.
But I thought we couldn't go on without.
To venture into the blood barrier with insufficient means, that would be foolish.
But we don't have any money, and you refuse to give us enough for the horse.
Bah!
If we don't move along soon, the dark creatures will catch up with us.
I didn't think they were very dark. They were mainly sad.
They killed Isidar, and they almost got us too.
I thought they were a little bit like me.
No, I'm sure they weren't. The knight is right. We can't proceed further into the wild with nothing in our bags. I guess we're stranded for now.
No problem. I like it here. What are those trees over there?
If you feel all right, my girl, everything is just fine. But I can't stand to see fair maidens suffer.
I guess you'll have to look the other way then.
Oh, she's so naive. It's in a cute way that she's so naive.
I wonder what your friends at home are doing at the moment.
Why?
Well, they're all alone now, and they surely miss you.
All alone? Miss Greenbell, we have to go back and fetch them.
No, we can't go back now. Do you want to run directly into the creature's claws? We have to find the fairy scholar. He will help us, and then we can fetch Mrs. Greenbald and the rest.
Miss Greenbell?
Don't you want to help Nuri, good Sir Knight Rathling?
Oh my.
What's wrong with her?
She's sad that we can't go on.
What can I do for you, Nuri?
Miss Greenbell.
How can I help?
Can't you buy the gear for us from Graham? You'd get a horse and everybody would be...
By no means. I'll never do business with that old cheapskate again. He's not honestly asking a ducat for some gear. Bah!
No.
Please help us out with 1 ducat, good Sir Knight. Half a ducat for the horse and half a ducat to make Nuri smile again.
I think you've got me, my boy. No gold in the world is spent in vain if it makes beauties smile again. Here you go.
I thank you, good knight.
So we can travel soon?
Yes.
And Miss Greenbell won't have to wait much longer.
Yes, that's the spirit, my girl. Say, don't you want to stay with me after all?
Not on your life.
I like him. He's a nice guy. 1 ducat.
A real gold coin. I've never been this rich before.
Mm-hmm. And you will never be rich after that. I really hope he gives us some proper gear and not some cheap, rotten stuff.
What do you want?
Here's the money for the gear.
Wonderful! Here's your stuff. It's exceptional quality. Good value, too.
I sure hope so, dwarf.
I'll give you some advice for free. When you go into the blood barrier, you'd better not burden yourself with too much stuff. You'll feel every ounce in your bones up in the mountains.
Yes, I know that. Where is the fairy scholar, pray tell?
Do you have anything nice to offer me in exchange? In that case, I have no idea where the chap is.
I'll leave you to it then.
Flintstone and tinder.
That must be 100 years old.
As I expected.
Finally, I don't have to rub wooden sticks together to make fire anymore. The smallest and most expensive water bladder of the north. The dwarf must have rubbed it down with stale fat. At least we won't freeze in the mountains.
Oh. Ah.
Wandberries. Their bitter blue juice has healing properties. How am I supposed to reach that?
Ask Nuri.
Listen. Let's carry on later.
Oh, wait. The rope.
Wherever did I get that idea? Too obvious.
Thanks.
Doesn't work. It might have been a mistake to cut that up. I don't think so. Nonsense. Why build a fire? My arm is too short.
Oh, Geralt.
Nice! That's that's working. Oh, fine. That's great. That's great. Oh, that's beautiful. So, how I'm going to reach the Wandberry bush? There must be a way.
When will we move on?
I don't have... Here in the mountains, a bell like this will scare the birds for miles around.
There must be a way to get up there.
Sir Knight Rathling.
What is it, my boy?
Okay, he can't do for me.
Rondra be with you, Sir Knight.
And with you.
Well, no.
Well, no.
Doesn't work. Huh? No. I can't think of anything here. Of course not. An elixir against fading hair. Twirly moustache guy in the picture must have had a sip too much of it. I can offer you this beard tonic.
Why, but it's transparent. A black beard needs a blue luster. And for that, I already have my Jenner Creek Blue Shine beard dye.
It may not be beard dye, but the label is similar. Smells like juniper berries.
What do you want?
I'll leave you to it then. Wandberries. They're bitter blue. Too far away. Listen. Let's carry on later. Out of reach. Not a single berry is falling down, as always. Why must everything always be out of reach?
Oh, wait, maybe the Raven could...
Raven, after being a good scout for us these last few days, Nuri has asked me to be nicer to you.
What do you think? Will you be able to do that?
I'll try. How about you?
We'll see.
Nuri thinks that the seer's creatures were wicked fairies. How come he's got such a strong relation to fairies?
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Does he plan to make her a wicked fairy as well?
Possibly.
Have you seen if those demons are still following us?
Didn't you shake them off?
I think I did. I could be wrong, though. They are mighty creatures of the seer.
I didn't see anyone following us on my scouting flights.
Good.
But that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Don't start raining on my parade. We were able to escape the seer's creatures and have come a long way. Fate might smile on us favourably. Now we're back in charge.
Well. Fate. What do you think that is? Fate.
The will of the gods.
And you think you can bend the will of the gods to fit your agenda?
Can we?
No, but he who firmly believes in his goals will be helped by the gods.
I'm sure that's what Isida thought too.
She did nothing to deserve your sarcasm.
All I'm trying to say is, no one ever escapes from Satinav's boundless gaze.
Tell me more about Satinav.
He's known by many names. The 13-Horned, the Irresistible, the helmsman of the Barge of Time. He once was a mighty magician, or even a demigod. The gods chained him to the Barge of Time because he tried to be the master over his own future.
They say the gods don't like people to determine their own fate.
Like Satinav, we mortals are chained to time.
In that case, I will have to break those chains.
Oh, Garon. Oh, Garon. Don't fall to Hebrews, my boy.
Do you see the flower box at the dwarf's house up there?
I see him.
There are wandberries in there. Can you fly up there and get me some?
Do you need a healing remedy? Are you injured?
No, but they are great for wounds. We should be prepared for all possibilities on our journey.
All right, then.
Raven?
Nothing.
I'll have a further look around.
It was so obvious that I didn't think about it. And I also not realized that the Raven was quite there.
Great. A voice in my dreams tells me that I'll spell doom for all, and suddenly a bird of death starts following me.
But now we have the wandberries.
Now all I have to do is squeeze the berries.
Yes. And for that we have the drumstick.
How do I fill it? Good old Garatian Bluebeard dye. The lid makes a perfect bowl. I should keep it.
Tin bottle with wandberry juice. Now we can give it to him.
Can you make use of this Garatian beard tonic? I'll give it to you for some information.
Let's see it. Garetian? I guess this will have to make do until I can get my hands on the real stuff again. So, what do you want to know?
When did the fairy scholar pass through here?
That must have been a month ago. Wanted to stay the winter in the blood barrier. I called him crazy. All his imp had for me was a dirty laugh.
Where exactly has the scholar gone?
He babbled something about a cave to the north of a big orc statue, near a red lake. He couldn't wait to get there. His imp had made a mess of my whole shop.
What is an imp doing with a fairy scholar?
How the hell should I know? That was an unholy, uninhibited, nasty little imp. Ugly and mean. My shop still reeks of his foul mouth.
How do we get to this cave?
First you travel north, through the Screech Owl Forest, or better yet, past Bloodthorn Hollow. Oh, never mind. I'll show you on the map.
Why, thank you, Master Dwarf.
Nice. So it seems like we are prepared to leave the Thatch Mountains. So let's save. And now we are going to leave.
Come on, Nuri. Let's move on.
Come along, Raven.
Orkenspalter.
The blood barrier. Most impassable of all mountain ranges. What in the name of all 12 gods had made the fairy scholar come here? There wasn't a single danger that didn't lurk here.
Oh, Nuri. Good reflexes, Garon. Pull her up.
Into what kind of barren land had he brought Nuri? The orcs called these mountains Gravish's Claws. And of all the Black Furs, the most horrible tribe called this its home. They took their captured prisoners to the caves of Orakar and hunted them to death.
Ooh.
That's what was said of the bloodthirsty Zolochai. And the path led straight through their camp.
Damn.
Shh, Nuri. Come over here into the shadows. They can't see us here. That's a whole camp of orcs. If they find us, we're dead.
Raven!
Go on, report. And craw a little less loudly, if you will.
The Red Lake is behind this ridge, but the orcs are everywhere. They are here to perform a ritual. It will take days for them to finish it and leave.
No Red Lake, then?
Nonsense. We haven't journeyed through the blood barrier for days just to turn back now.
You want to save the fairy, yet you risk her death. I thought Nuri could trust you. But you're doing exactly what Gwynling asked you to.
Don't worry, Raven. Garen knows exactly what to do. Don't you, Garen?
Of course I do. I'll get you to the fairy scholar in one piece. This can't be true. The orcs will rip us apart.
You'd better hurry.
Oh, Garon. Bless you. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I would say. What did you say about that cat?
Janok Braisak Sharas Brakarai. Koka! Rakoirach! Orkash?
Is this a human skull? Oh, great. I never meant to rummage through the rubbish of some orcs. And to top it off, the effort didn't even yield anything. A pile of rubbish.
Split skull.
The skull cap is split. It's already split.
Wooden board.
Luckily, the orcs don't know what great things you can make out of wood. It looks so neglected. I'll relieve you of that. It looks so neglected. The pony is shivering under its matted mane. No time to experiment.
Oh, I wanted to give them.
Nothing in there anymore. No wonder the pony is so skinny. There are cracks in a segment of that rock, but I can't break that off with my bare hands. The rock is bleeding colour. That doesn't help very much. It doesn't work then.
Bleeding color.
Perhaps he's looking for his lower jaw. I won't get it down this way either. I can't reach it. Plus, the orcs would detect me.
That's safe. Just to be sure they don't detect me. Ooh.
Ugramomoch, Tairach Takai, Ugramomoch, Tarakwash, Hutsmoch Turk, Mokrach, Ochmoknach, Takai, Karka, Takai, Karka, Takai, Karka, Takai, Karka. Oh! Asek Aslasa, Uknok Knaka, Eike, Maradokash. Earhark, Takai, Takai, Karka, Takai, Takai, Karka, Takai, Takai, Karka. Ach, Hobrak.
Okay.
Reeks of horrible weeds. Is this incense for the shaman's ritual? The drops are falling at a constant rate. It's a different frequency than the drumming of the orc. This constant dripping makes me go mad, but I'm used to that from my room in Andergast. And now, the dripping is not loud enough yet. That's no help at all.
Dripping is not loud enough yet.
That would make a nice storm lantern or grave light.
Maybe.
I'd rather not.
For the back?
That's no help at all.
Maybe some wood.
Not like this.
Maybe the water bladder.
Waste. Sure, the drummer is busy, but it's still safer when he's not there. He doesn't seem to be too steady with his beat. That has enraged the Oak Priest quite a bit. I guess I could try to bludgeon him from behind, but the shaman would surely notice. The war horn is attached to the drum with a complicated knot. Yes, but I don't want to take a risk so long as the orc is still sitting there. A dog like this ripped open Knight Crusoe's throat one time. His horses too. Gwynling used to keep his pipeweed in a pouch like this. This mongrel is in the way. If he wakes up, all will be lost.
Let's save again. So that way. Oh, flowing water.
I can't reach the water from here. I can't reach the... It doesn't work that...
Ah. Now I can reach the water.
Cold as ice. Of course not. Fresh water from a mountain source. Or so I hope.
Nice. So our water bladder is now full.
Fresh water from a mountain source. Or so I hope. The tree is too high up. I can't reach it without any gear. Perhaps I can bend the tree somehow. I need some kind of grappling hook so the rope will stay attached. No time to experiment. It might have been a mistake. I need to focus on the task. It doesn't work that.
Maybe.
I don't think it would be of more use if it... My rope is too short to rappel down.
Okay. So I need to get back and repair it.
Not like... Nuri doesn't like it when I break things. The orc idol is silent, but it seems the shaman is waiting for a sign from him. Up close, it isn't even half as scary.
Head of Orc God. Rotten tree, flowing water. Okay, at least I got some fresh water. Let's get back.
Okay, then it'll be wet. And then? Doesn't work. I'm not doing anything as long as the drummer is still sitting. It isn't gonna work if he wakes up all... I'm out of ideas. A fast stab to the back. What am I thinking? That's madness. I can do better than that.
Raikadroch, Sarbrochglarho, Horgash Drotzairach Ogra.
I never meant to rummage. And to top it off... Nuri!
They are fighting about who Tyrek will crush like a maggot.
What? You said something about Tyrak. Do you understand what the Black Furs are saying?
Don't you?
Oh, forget it. And what, pray tell, are they talking about?
Those two don't like each other, and the third one is always laughing.
Anything important that could help us?
Wait a minute. It's a story with a lot of names in it.
I don't think stories will get us any further ahead.
They're talking about blood and guts a lot.
Are they exchanging recipes or what?
They are fighting about who Tyrek will crush like a maggot.
And which of them is Tyrak?
That's their blood god.
The big loud one is impatient. He's eager to receive a sign from Tyrek. Otherwise he'll start the dance himself.
So they're waiting for a sign. Interesting. Let's listen in on the orcs some more.
Okay.
Seems to be quite entertaining.
They laugh about a human's bone.
Disgusting. I hope they aren't cooking the fairy scholar.
No. The bone is really tiny.
Who knows what size those fairy scholars are?
The big loud orc is more interested in ogre excrement.
Great. I always wondered what orcs talk about.
Will this be of any use to us?
We give them ogre excrement for a present and they'll let us pass in exchange.
If only life were that easy.
That's true. Let's eavesdrop one more time, please.
Let's listen in on the orcs some more.
Okay.
Maybe we get the recipe for the ogre excrement.
Trokor Harkulzach. Korka Harkulzach. Groch Jura hier. Knack Teirach. Taika Jorn Barak Baruk Saras Tor Aikar
Again, there are many names. A certain Ikar.
The Aikar is the chieftain of all orcs.
They're waiting for their supreme orc. Just what we need.
No. They've been waiting for a judgment from their god for days.
And then?
When blood shall flow. Or they're waiting for blood.
Are you sure you're getting this right, Nuri?
Their god wants blood. The orcs want blood. But no one seems to have it.
We could offer Master Raven here.
Keep on joking, my boy.
Don't worry, Nuri. I'll protect you.
I miss my forest and all the life within it.
We'll be with the fairy scholar soon and all will be fine.
That sounds so beautiful.
I just have to get rid of the orcs.
You still have me, Nuri.
To be honest, I don't trust this Raven. I don't trust him.
I'll deal with this. All will be fine.
But I need to talk to him.
The old know-it-all really has to chime in on everything. Too bad he's right most of the time. Say, do you see that jawbone at the pole?
Yes.
You'll have to fetch it for me.
Why me?
You're a bird. Flutter, flutter.
I'm not a common scavenger crow.
Please.
No.
Pretty please?
I know this game. It ends with 1,000 pleases, and my answer still will be no.
Do it for Nuri.
Oh well.
Ushai Orkash, Droshak, Schnach Teirach, Groch Reuk Hakus, Gor Israk, Taika Karek, Teirach Harku Groch Sirkoi Mork, Ke in Roch Groch, Teirach Gnarul Groch, Teirach Sor.
The Raven hardly caught the orc's attention.
Tokar Mush,
That's no help at all. I could really use some...
Oh, wait a second.
I've cut it. A throw hook?
Nice.
Frokor Harkulsa.
I'll leave that as it is. The stone colours the water blood red instantly, but no one is likely to see that from afar. The stone, but no one is like... Maybe. No. I've had better... I'll leave that as it is. At least it's a memento. Why on earth should I do that? No time for... No time to Fire should be used wisely. That would make a nice storm lantern. Oh. No spark. Maybe. No. If he wakes up, all will be lost. This mongrel is in the... If he wakes up... There must be some kind of gathering spot for the orcs down there. I hope it never comes alive in flesh and blood. I hope it never... What a monster! Is he letting this monster determine the fate of his tribe? No wonder orcs are always at war. He's dancing to the rhythm of a drum. Perhaps that's his way of contacting his god. He's dancing, perhaps that... Is he letting this... No... He doesn't seem to be too steady with his beat. That has enraged the orc priest quite a bit.
What do I miss here? It seems like I miss something peculiar, in particular. Maybe I need...
That's no help at all. I'll keep that for now. The stone colours the water blood red instantly. The stone colours the water blood red instantly. Not lightly. Say. I'm sorry I was cross with you again. I know you only mean the best with your warnings, but we have to reach that explorer at the Red Lake.
Apology accepted.
Didn't you want to say something too?
Yes,
Yes?
don't make our situation any worse.
We'll deal with them, won't we?
There are dozens of them. You don't even have a sword.
Raven, you distract them. And Nuri? Do you know how to perform a death spell?
No,
Sleeping spell?
no.
We'll deal with them anyway. Is there a different way?
There is a good lane to fly through over there.
I meant for the three of us.
No, I'm sorry. The only way is through the orcs' camp.
Can't you fly us over there? Oh, nothing.
Can we do something?
Nuri!
They are fighting about who Tyrek will crush like a maggot.
What?
No.
Oh, I'll deal with this. All will be fine.
Ushai Orkash, Droshak, Schnach Tairach, Groch Roik Hakus, Go Izrak, Taika Karek.
I can't smash that. There's nothing missing here.
Tairach Gnarul Grach. Tairach Sor Urkash Aroi Knach. Togar Mush. Hakur Tervash, Borak.
I'll leave it dry. Not this way. That's no help at all. Gwynling would not approve. As long as the orcs are still there, I'd better stay down here. I don't really want to know what's cooking. This is madness. How will we ever make it through the camp? We'll have to watch our every step, or we'll be the next to sizzle over the fire. Shields, axes, lances. Are they preparing for a campaign? As long as the orcs are still there, I'd better stay down here. The orcs would detect me. As long as the orcs are still there, I'd better stay down here.
Oh, okay, maybe I can wrap up on the left.
What are the orcs doing with a bracelet? Must be the spoils of war. As long as the orcs are still there, I'd better stay down here. Say.
No, I can't.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Not like this. Gwynling would not approve. He's not hungry anymore.
He's not hungry anymore. Nice.
It's already split.
Nice. He's not hungry anymore. It's a nice thing.
The stone colors the water blood red instantly. And now, the dripping is not loud enough yet. That would make an... Oh, great. No, what you... It's already split. What for? I can do better than that. The stone colors the... But no one is like... Fresh water... Or so I hope. The smallest and most expect... All is quiet down there, apart from this horrid drumming. Is that a place for sacrifices down there? They've put up all those smoking basins everywhere. Wherever did I get that idea?
Maybe the father back?
I've had better ideas.
Okay, no.
This constant dripping, but I'm used to that. Not this one. The skull cap.
Seems like I need to do something with this skull before.
I'm out of ideas. Now it sounds loud and hollow if I knock against the skull cap.
I'm such an idiot. The obvious thing I didn't see.
Let's see.
Torog ai morka. Kushach ai goy. Urkmol. Ocha ket ruber. Ke drak noch knach tayrach. Zogach kuroch recht tayrach. Rika zolachai. Juroch duragor shoy.
I'm sorry.
To tayrach yusha obrach. Dusum draza. Reiko knach. Takai karka. Takai karka. Takai karka. Takai karka.
Damn, the knot is too There we go. Now I just have to hide it from Nuri. Otherwise we won't stay undetected for long. Wherever did I get that idea? If he wakes up all... The stone fits perfectly into the horn. The stone colours the water blood red instantly, but no one is likely to see that from afar. The stone colour, but no one is... Not this way. Well, no. Stabbing, cutting or scratching can't be done here. I've been playing with fire far too often anyway. I'll leave that as it is.
Warum willst du?
The stone cut, but no one... The stone colours the... Gwynling would not...
Goed mocht turk. Mokrach. Ocha ket ruber. Ke drak noch knach tayrach. Juroch duragor shoy. To tayrach yusha obrach. Dusum draza. Reiko knach. Takai karka. Takai karka. Takai karka. Takai karka.
as loud as a real orc drum. That has forced the drummer off beat. If he wakes up, always let us. That goes twice. A dog like this ripped open night his horse. If he wakes up, he'll tear me to pieces. If he wakes up, all
Raikadroch, Sarbroch Uglar Ho, Hogash Drogzairach Ogra.
Ja?
Krutzmoch Goga.
nonsense. Huh? No.
Ruk, Araiki Rugar Bosrasek, Rurasek, Istrasek, Karkasek. Mora, Ketsushach Ke Rukai Solochai.
Say. Oh, nothing.
Ushai Orkash Droshak Nachtairach, Groch Roik Hakus.
Too big for his cheeky beak.
Taika Karek. Tairach Harku Groch Sirkon.
What am I supposed to...
Ke Inroch Groch.
This is a nice red stone.
Narul Groch. Tairach Sor Urkash Aroik Nach. Tokar Mush. Hakur Tervash. Borak. Yanok Brai Saksharas Brakarai. Koka. Rakoirach.
I like it better unscathed. Of course not. Doesn't work. Why should I? No, what use it? I can't cut. Why on earth should... It doesn't matter. No time.
Seems like I'm missing something here.
I don't think so.
Oh, it looks like it's some kind of diary. Funny. Isn't far anymore, but bloodthirsty orcs have made camp in the middle of the road there. Okay, funny. What's that? Oh! Okay.
I'm not going to climb. The smoke is not... There must be some kind of gathering spot for the orcs down there.
So show me again.
No, the orc... He doesn't seem to be too steady with his beat. That has enraged the orc priest quite a bit. No, the orcs are up there. Is he letting this monster determine the fate of his tribe? No wonder orcs are always at war.
Maybe I'm missing a spot here. Gap in jaw. That wasn't there before.
Ugh, full of roaches. Someone should go and clean out that mouth. Now the Colossus is spilling blood.
Marok! Oh, Taika! No Tairach! Knach Tairach! Inroch Taika! Mol Atseki! Mol Kur Knach! Uzra! Och! Maruko Katrotak!
I'll leave that as it is. I like this water game. I'll leave that as... And this is how you make a small riverbed out of a hollow tree.
Taira, rak aikor, ti uska taita. Hortaka, halku saras brakalai, halku aika, brazorak, taitagara, solochai, solochai, aikata, aikata.
A dog like this ripped open night, his horses too.
Let's save. I don't want Geron to die by a stupid action I perform.
This mongrel is in the way. I should find some food for him.
Okay.
Of course not.
Some food. Well. Oh, they're gone.
There.
Can we reach the Red Lake at last?
Follow me without attracting attention.
You're not the kind to give up easily, are you?
Yes, that's me.
The Red Lake!
No explorer to be seen anywhere.
Maybe there. Hello?
Not so loud, the orcs.
And who might you be, young'uns?
What?
What is this?
It's an Orkland orchid.
Don't believe him. Slime mold. That's what it is. Scatters slime everywhere when it's eaten.
Is that the Lily Princess?
Hmm?
I'm sure she'd rather be somewhere else.
That must be the imp the dwarf was so mad about. That means the explorer can't be far away. You must be the scholar's imp, aren't you?
No, I'm a Capercaillie. A Capercaillie, and you won't catch me.
Do you know where his cave is?
Do I? Do I?
Oh, good. Where is it?
I'm not telling. I'm not a snitch.
Okay.
This must be the Lily Queen. She has the brightest spot of all.
Finally, we've arrived. I wonder where the fairy scholar is hiding. Hello? Wise master?
He's not there.
I grab this. I grab this. And I cannot get it to the tent. Why I'm laughing. WOA are the three letters for a big metal open air concert, or not concert but festival here in Germany. It's called Wacken. That's funny, that's really funny that they put that in the game. Also we'll take the
I'm
roast.
not lugging around the whole roast.
But yeah, we can knife up something.
One piece should suffice. Even when there was still something in there, it wouldn't have been meat. A small Orcan bulldog.
Oh, wow. That's big teeth.
Keep calm, doggy. Don't maul my throat. One piece should suffice.
But I gave the piece to the dog. I don't have anything. That's not nice. That's not nice.
Gwynling used to keep his pipeweed in a pouch like this. Gwynling would not approve.
Yeah, we put it in there. Nice. Can I get my...
I'll leave that. I can't cut that.
Why not? I want to get my rope back.
I'll leave that. I like. A war horn of the orcs is turned into a harmless water game. This is a bloodfest much to the orcs' delight, I reckon. Now the Colossus is spilling blood. If I can compress the water flow somehow, I guess that would make a nice gush.
I already did that. I'm so smart! Took me 25 turns or something.
A dog like this ripped open his horses. Keep calm, doggy. Don't maul my throat.
Seems like I don't get my my rope back. Damn.
Really? Why, yes, and that's how, after 700 winters of loneliness, I finally... But I'll tell you the rest later, my child. The turnip face is back.
And all will be well when we've found the fairy scholar?
I hope so.
His research might help me use magic without pain. Then I could grant your every wish.
At least that's what the fairy tales say. Perhaps the explorer can show you a way back into your world too. You'd be safe there.
Stop that. I'll turn back at once if you don't. I'm not going back to my world.
Where has the raven gone anyway?
I hope nothing bad happened to him.
If it were up to me, he shouldn't even bother coming back.
But he's helped us many times.
Did he? I just keep hearing him making snide comments.
He warned us about the sad fairies.
Well, yes, that one time.
When he helped us with the orcs as well. In addition...
Yes, all right, he's welcome to come back. What's so horrible about your home?
Is the fairy scholar human, perchance?
You're trying to deflect.
You are trying to deflect.
Very well then, keep your secret to yourself. I'll have a further look around. Nothing left to feed.
What is this?
It's an orc.
Don't believe him. Scatters.
Hey!
You don't make friends easily, do you?
You said it. Hey!
You don't make friends easily, do you?
You said it. What are the orcs doing with a bracelet? Must be the spoils of war. That doesn't help very much.
That was just a plant. Oh, okay.
Now she can come with us.
Interesting flower. It makes butterflies glow. Look, I think these two are relatives. Wherever did I get that idea? I'm not risking my life for a plant. Hello? Wise master?
He's not there.
Finally, we've arrived. I wonder where the fairy scholar is hiding. Maybe.
No.
No.
So let's talk to the imp.
That must be the imp the dwarf was so mad about. That means the explorer can't be far away. Come on, show us the way to the cave.
No, I'm busy.
Okay, so he goes on the top of...
Doesn't work. Those stones have coloured the whole lake red. The rock is bleeding colour. I can't break anything off this one. Ouch!
Your own fault.
Nothing left. I guess it doesn't like it. Ouch! Shields. Are they preparing? Huh? No. I need a good reason for not like this. Stabbing cut.
Oh, they're flowers.
The lowly flower people remain in the shadow. Please let her sleep.
They're probably not getting enough sunlight.
The lowly
Wait a second, maybe when I put that
That's no help at all.
jewelry?
I can't think of anything. That's the same kind, no doubt about it. But these are closed. They're probably not getting enough sunlight. I'd rather not.
So the sun is coming from here. Maybe when I lean the shield at the red rock?
Doesn't work.
The jewelry?
Well, no. Nonsense.
Can I give the pipeweed to the imp?
We'll give you pipeweed if you show us the way to the explorer.
Got enough of that, and mine's better anyway.
Doesn't work. I'm not sure. If worst comes to worst, Nuri can fix it. Of course not. It would be of more use if it was... It would be of more use... Thank you. What are the orcs doing? Must... It doesn't work. Nuri doesn't... I'm not risking my life.
This must be the lily. She has the brightest spot of all.
Perhaps I can make some shade for it. No time to
Oh, maybe there.
The Lily Queen.
Oh
The
no!
Summerling. Oh no. We'll have to free him.
I'm sure he's all right. Why should I?
You're really annoying.
I could really use some sleep.
Ugh.
What's he doing there?
I'm only looking.
Good. Because this is my favorite stone.
I know.
Let it digest for a while.
I think she's eaten the Summerling.
Nonsense.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Eaten him. Poor, poor Summerling.
What for? I'm not risking my life for a plant. I'm not risking... That can stay there. Prayos, forgive me. I need to shut off your light for some time.
Let's try again, imp.
Enough of this nonsense. Tell us where the fairy scholar is, or I'll throw you in the lake.
Try it. Try it.
Tip. Told you.
Nasty little.
Why, that was quite a splash.
You've ruined my pipeweed. It's all wet. Wet, wet, wet.
And you're bald too.
What? A bald head? Where is my hat? My hat?
Well, imp?
Phew.
I caught you, so you'd better take us to the fairy scholar now.
Phew. Am I supposed to wander the world without a hat on my head? I want a new one.
Where am I supposed to get a new hat?
A new weed for the pipe. I'm demanding that too.
Well, imp?
Phew.
Do you want this pipeweed?
Yes, yes. I'm not choosy in that respect. The most important thing is that it stings in the throat.
Well, imp?
Phew.
Here's a new hat for you.
It's not gaudy enough. No decoration, no pendant on it.
You can go and get those things for yourself.
Ha! In that case, you can find your fairy scholar yourself as well.
A hat, was it?
Yes, please.
I'll go and look for those things.
Phew.
Looks like the ceremonial baggy cap of the royal huntsman.
Nice. That looks cool.
I could really use some sleep.
But it could also be a nice decoration. Damn you.
Here's a hat for you, decorated and all.
This reeks of horse drool. But it has some nice thingamajiggies on the rim. Even better looking than the old one.
There, now you have what you wanted.
Just one more thing.
No, by all 12, not one thing more.
You don't have a sense of humor, do you? Well
little
then,
mischief
listen
guy.
carefully. 70 paces towards where the thistles have no heads. 21 paces towards where the sunbeams are bent in a circle. 9 paces towards where the mushrooms have wings. There you'll find my friend in a hidden cave. As long as he's not down in the maze near his fairy artifact, that is.
That's easy. Come on, Geron.
What?
That's easy. What? Nice, she found it.
That was easy. But there's nobody here.
Damn, that imp duped us.
Wait, didn't he say the fairy scholar is examining an artifact deep down in the mountain?
That's right. So we'll have to go looking for him there. But without a map of the cave system, we'll never be able to find him. The explorer doesn't seem to have been here for days. Only charcoal and ashes left. That doesn't burn anymore. It's all charred and burned. This must have been used to illuminate the little grotto. The candle has burned down to a stump. I'm not going in there. I might stumble upon a village of tiny folk. Can you make out anything over there?
No, you?
No.
You'll have to find out. What's that supposed to be?
It shows statues with swords. Perhaps a piece of art. What's that supposed to depict?
Turn it around.
There's nothing on the back.
No, I meant the other way.
What other way?
Oh, you have no sense for art at all. What's that supposed...
It shows statue. Perhaps a piece...
There's a chest. And some flasks.
Obscure symbols. Scrawls. I can't make heads or tails of this.
What is this?
There's something written on this one that I can't decipher.
Oh, jeez. Four, 18, 8, 4, 8, 5, 18. Weird.
Obscure symbol. I can't make head. That's one of those butterflies from the lakeshore.
Summerlings.
Or summerlings.
What's he doing in a display case?
Display case?
We have to free the summerling.
I can't reach it.
You must free him. Do you always have to break things?
You wanted me to set it free.
But not like that. Things shouldn't be broken.
It's just a jar.
Yes, just a jar, but at some point everything will fall apart, and everything will be dark and grey.
Why don't you fix it then?
This is the last time I'm doing this for you.
That's what you said the day before yesterday.
Oh, Geron, we don't have time for things like that.
At least I tried.
Oh, Geron. Why, that's not a vase.
It's a map. Funny.
What's this? A game? Of course not.
Wait a second.
I think when you let two threads intersect, their shadow points to a place on the map.
So 2 threads at a time. Only 2 threads. Damn, I just don't know what.
What's that supposed to...
It shows perhaps a. Huh?
That's taking too much time. Come on, let's ask the imp.
Wait!
Oh no,
What's wrong?
there are orcs down at the lake.
Damn! They must have followed our tracks. We should hurry up. Why on earth should I? I used to draw with charcoal as a child.
Can you draw me in 3 dimensions?
3 dimensions? I haven't got the slightest idea what you mean. I don't think so.
Come on, let's just go.
No, we'll get lost without directions.
Yeah, he's right.
Nuri. You're able to summon light, aren't you?
Only by night. I collect moonlight. There's no moonlight here, and it drains me something horrible.
Never mind then. I'll have a further look around. That's where the explorer must be. The tablet mentions a fairy artifact. No time for...
Wait a second. The first with the 4th and the 4th with the 1st. And then I will come here. Let's try that. So first 1, 2, 3, 4.
let's just go.
No, we'll...
Okay, that's not the first, so maybe this is the first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come on, let's just...
No, we... What's this? A game? What's this? It's a stalagmite, or a stalactite, or one of those. It's a stalagmite, or one of... Not a very bright-eyed... I don't think so.
One, 2, 3. That's not working.
Only tooth, damn, I just don't know what to look for.
What's that supposed to be?
It shows statues with swords. Perhaps a piece of art. Gwynling would not approve.
Can I put the stone tablets
I've had better,
back?
Isn't there anything else in there?
No, just stone tablets.
Come on, let's...
No.
Maybe my actions was correctly, but I somehow missed something. So let us think that this one is the first threat. Six stalagmites. Maybe that's the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the first one over there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a stalagmite or a stalactite. One of those. It's a stalagmite or one of... What's this?
Maybe I'm correct with the... But maybe just the threads are wrong. I miss a hint. Maybe that's the thing. I'm missing a hint.
No, the orcs are up there.
Is there something else in this cave? Maybe she has an idea.
Nuri.
No, she has no
I'll have a
idea.
further look around. That's where the tab... That's no help. It isn't gonna work. I don't want to... I can do better than... That doesn't burn it. It's all charred and burned.
What am I missing? I'm missing something. I know that. Maybe that's not the thing where I need to go. Let's try the last one. The first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the third to the sixth one.
Now it is indeed a vase. That's no help at all. No, what use is that supposed to be? Only two. Damn, I just...
I think I need this one. So 4 to 1 and 2 to 4. Okay.
It's a stalagmite, or one of them.
Come on, let's...
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if people watching this video would say, "This is so easy, why he's taking so long, damn it! Is this guy stupid or what?" Yeah, a bit. It seems like. Okay. So these threads represent the 1, 2, 3. Maybe from... They're in different order. So maybe this is the 1. Damn. Okay, wait a second. Let me quickly check something, because I cannot continue here. Okay, wait a second.
Only two. Damn, I just... I used to draw with charcoal.
Can you draw in 3?
3? I haven't got the... If the numbers on the stone tablet are right, the fairy artifact must be there. I think I know where the explorer is now.
Jesus, that was quite complicated.
I'll just draw the map on the backside.
Garen, you have to promise that the explorer won't send me home.
All right, I promise.
Okay, now...
Right, straight ahead, twice left, 3 times straight ahead.
Okay. Let's go.
Come on, I know where we have to go now.
Oh, that's beautiful.
All hail the 12. Are you the fairy scholar?
By Faburon's crown on Farendel's fingerweb, a fairy, in flesh and blood. Let me have a look at you, glistening maiden. What portal have you come through? Which world do you belong to? No, don't tell me. Tall and without wings, not a Ladifari. And no creek or tree on you, so neither a nymph nor a dryad.
I am Nuri Dari Nelavanda. Can you help me so that I can use magic again, without any pain and loss?
An inquisitive fairy. Wait, I have to focus my mind.
I want to stay in this world and wander free like the raven and live through adventures with Geron. Can you help me?
Only 3 times am I allowed to err.
Master fairy scholar?
Oh, another... a human.
Wow.
My name is Geron. We've come to seek your counsel. You are the fairy scholar, right?
Giacomo Nauta, sage of the spheres, temporal analyst, and fairy scholar. That hits the nail on the head, I should say. But just one moment, young man. Please do not touch those fairy crystals, Nuridara Nelavanda. Interference, you know. Where were we, my boy?
Fairy crystals?
Nuri can't use magic in this world.
Don't touch under any circumstances.
No!
Whoops!
Save yourselves!
What did she do? Oh, no! Why? Why she done that? Why? Oh. What is happening with her?
She's gone crazy. She's gone even more crazy. Nuri!
Anrianvella muren amatesta liananati. Gerionero anrianvella.
What did she say?
No! He's hurt.
The arm of the fairy knight statue. The boulder is much too heavy. How could that happen? What's wrong? Do you have something in your throat? All right, Sage of the Spheres and Temporal Analyst, I better get us out of here. And then you'll tell me what I need to know. Still undamaged. The artifact is missing more than just an arm, I'm afraid. You'll have to travel on without a You'll have to travel on without a backpack, I'm afraid. Why must everything always be out of reach? Too short. Stabbing, cutting, or... That doesn't help very... He has lost his sword. Now his hand is up.
Oh.
Your stick is broken. The other half is lodged beneath this statue. I hope this wasn't a patron saint of the fairies. The stick, if the stick wasn't broken, I could reach the backpack with it. Nuri, could you please? Well, good, thanks.
Atial nemune du leval. Is mantrairelli. Is lera mantrairelli.
I don't like her hunched position. She reminds me very much of these sad fairies. How she called them. Maybe now we can get the backpack. Let's see the yardstick.
I'd feel better if the stick had a barbed hook. The life's work of the explorer might vanish into the abyss, and that's the kind of disaster I don't want on my conscience.
A barbed hook. Maybe I can.
I can't cut that. The stick fits perfectly into the hole left by the sword handle.
Nice, Garon.
Unmulila, Garon.
I'll leave it closed. I don't want to...
Maybe some water.
Here, take a mouthful.
Oh, black fortunes. The fairy artifact. Millennia. Gone in a blink of an eye.
We have to save Nuri. She's been cut off from us, and she seems to be in shock.
Am I surprised? She just had to touch the crystals. Your fairy has to find another way out.
But the orcs are on that side, and they've surely been following us. Nuri mustn't fall into their hands.
I can draw a safe passage back for her, but I'd need the notebook from my backpack.
Very well. The notebook it shall be.
My notes! I need them to draw. Here. This is for your fairy. The way out of the mountain. She must run to the mill that's marked here. That's where we'll meet again.
It's flying up.
Fairy interference. I'm afraid everything in here will crumble apart very soon.
I'm not leaving Nuri behind.
Of course not. I'll make new directions. But you will have to get them to her another way.
Hold on, Nuri.
Here's another sheet with directions.
Maybe I can throw it in the wicker basket.
Follow the directions to the mill. You can't miss it. The way should be safe. Come, my boy. It's time to leave. So the seer wants to get hold of Nuri Daran Elavanda. Satinav. History has a way of repeating itself.
What do you mean by that?
Once before, the seer abused fairies by making them play the harp for him, until they lost their magic and fell victim to the darkness.
Nuri called them sad fairies. The seer sent them to follow our tracks.
Possible. Quite possible.
So, but what was your role in the past?
You fought alongside the king's heroes?
Hezinda forbid. I'd make a knight of miserable stature. When the young king asked me for help, the seer had long been in captivity, but I sealed the fairy gate in the stone oak forest.
So that was you?
For all time, the hardest decision in my whole life. But other fairies might have reached Andagast to play the harp.
How come you didn't find Nuri at the fairy gate back then?
There were rumors in those times that the heroes had saved a fairy from the seer's clutches, but nobody felt it necessary to introduce her to me before they let her go.
So what is this magic harp everyone is talking about?
Do you know more about the magic harp?
It can only be played by the hands of a fairy. A human, even the seer, would perish in the attempt. That's because it was built by fairies.
What for?
It must harbor great power. Power that suits the seer well. Unfortunately, its whereabouts are unknown. We could examine it further otherwise. The Academy of Magicians never broke their silence about it to me. I can't blame them.
But why is it in our world and not with the fairies?
That's one thing that must be discovered. There must be records of Andagast in the Academy.
Did you know the seer?
No. But people told many stories about him. Rumors, you know?
What rumors?
That he had been born blind, yet touched by Satinav. Or cursed. He saw the future of others, but it was always death, mischief, and bad luck. Never any good or favorable things. Others claimed he was a warlock, driven by the desire to make his prophecies come true.
The seer once prophesied misfortune for me too. Is he trying to make that true also?
I am sure he has other goals. His own goals.
I don't know how long I'll be able to protect Nuri.
The burden you are carrying doesn't belong on your shoulders alone, Geron.
What do you mean?
Considering what he plans to do to Nuri, I will do everything in my power to help you.
Oh, that's nice of him. Does this still work, or why does it freeze? I wonder why it is frozen. Does it still... Weird. So what is Nuri's fate?
Why Nuri? There must be other fairies somewhere.
A good question. What do you know about Nuri and her homeworld?
Nuri can't use magic, or she'll either die or lose her soul.
I see.
We hoped you could help us.
I'm afraid I'd have to know more about the world she came from.
Nuri never told me anything about her background.
Perhaps she was scared.
Of her home.
Or her past. The magic of the fairies can turn whole worlds upside down.
You mean Nuri's world might have changed since she's been here?
Well, that's why she came here in the first place.
Do you know where Nuri comes from?
I was never able to explore the world behind the stone oak forest portal before I sealed it. But I have a theory. Nuri's home world might be the fairyland Nurutmina.
Nurutmina.
A colourful place. A land of bliss.
That doesn't sound too bad, does it? I wonder why she refuses to go back there. Satinav. Satinav. The Raven mentioned the name once. Can you tell me more about Satinav?
You mean the steersman of the barge of time? The irresistible? Satinav was a mighty demigod who descended to the underworld to conquer the barge of time. But the gods punished him for his sacrilege. Now he's chained to the helm of the barge for all eternity and watches the stream of time. He and he alone can see the past and the future, but not even he can change either of them.
Is that why we see the damage the ravages of Satinav cause everywhere?
Yes. Yet the damage they cause is not the same in every world.
Okay.
Is there really no way to change the future?
Future? Past? What do those words mean? Tomorrow becomes yesterday quite fast, doesn't it?
The seer has seen the future. Mine too.
Don't believe what every blind man claims to have seen.
My head is buzzing.
Yeah,
If
sure.
Nuri falls into the hands of the seer, she'll be doomed.
He'll force her to unleash dark fairy magic on Undergast.
But to what end?
He is a seer. It has to be related to the future. After all the things he did in the past, we have to expect the worst. Your mentor only saw one way to prevent it all from happening.
I cannot kill Nuri, not even if our world would be saved from doom by doing it.
Geron, I'll never allow even one hair on Nuri Daranel Avanda's head to be touched.
I am prepared to do whatever it takes.
So why don't we take her back to her world?
But she doesn't want to go.
Nuri doesn't want to go back to her world.
But that's the only way. No matter what she fears, you'll have to take her back there. Otherwise, she'll die.
Maybe there are other fairy
Are there any other fairy gates? Ones that aren't as far away?
Those gates lead to different worlds in which Nuri would have to die. We cannot take that risk.
But haven't you sealed the gate to Nuri's world forever?
And it can never be reopened again. That's right, but there might be a second portal to Nurutmina. It is said to be located in the swamps of Lament, deep in the no man's land of the Brinask marshes.
Brinask marshes. Okay.
Where exactly can I find this fairy gate?
There's a colleague of mine staying in Enqui. Meander Goswin. He has in his possession the crystal of Nurutmina. It's a magic prism that points the way to the fairy gate. And it opens the gate as well. Or so I hope. In the meantime, I'll go to Undergast to research the whereabouts of the magic harp in the academy there. And who knows? Perhaps we'll find a way of rendering the harp harmless.
So it shall be.
Here, take these notes for your voyage. You will find Goswin's address, and all my knowledge concerning the fairy gate and the realm behind it.
I'm ready. Enqui, Meander Goswin, fairy prism, swamps of lament, and
Sounds
soon
like an
Nuri will be
adventure.
home.
Wait, wait.
yeah.
They say a mighty, very dangerous creature guards the fairy gate.
What kind of a creature, pray tell?
Its eye is said to petrify all living beings, just like a basilisk.
I was expecting as much. There's always a catch.
I'm going on an adventure. Please sign here.
Why don't you go to Enqui and I'll research the harp in Undergast?
The magicians weren't exactly my friends back then, but do you honestly believe they'd let someone like you into the academy?
Nope.
All right, forget it. How can I get past the guardian of the gate?
No one has ever returned to give an answer to that question. Cheer up. Your namesake, St. Geron, once fought against the Basilisk King.
He was the mightiest hero of all time, and he possessed the divine sword Seven Stroke.
There's a hero inside everyone.
True.
Now our ways must part, Geron. Protect Nuri's life for all it's worth. Take her back home where she can be happy.
You have my thanks for everything. Wish me luck.
You will find your way. We'll meet again in Undergast.
Oh, a boron spear. I will continue for some time.
Here lies... The name is not recognizable anymore. Whoever you may have been, may Boron have mercy on you.
See, that's the kind of the sign of the god Boron. It's a broken wheel. So that's his symbol. And ravens also are associated with him. So instead of crosses or things like, they put half wheels on the grave of people.
A Boron's wheel? I hope that's not a bad omen. Here the name is whoever...
Maybe she's inside the mill. Who knows? Let's see.
Nuri, are you there?
Damn!
Oh!
Damn, I was knocked out. Oh. The seer.
You. It's you.
He doesn't tell us where she is.
I don't know. I'm not telling.
Let's make him wait. In darkness. Till the bird arrives. The raven shall deal with him.
The raven?
He will make him talk. I'll get him. You watch the mill.
The raven belongs to the seer?
As soon as the sand runs out, the night herd will talk.
And his thread will break.
Oh!
Damn it. And they took everything from me. I can't see anything.
There must be some kind of attic up there. Nuri!
Kiran, are you alright?
Those creatures. I'm trapped.
There's a shard lying here. It's very sharp.
Great.
I'll throw it down to you.
No, wait,
Do you have it?
No.
You should have caught it.
Nuri,
Who knows where it is now?
I can't see anything.
That's because there are no rainbow crystals here.
Can you come down to me?
There is no staircase. And there's this pale man outside.
Didn't you say you can collect moonlight?
I get sick if I use magic.
I know, but if I can't free myself fast, I'll be dead.
But just very briefly, alright?
I promise. I'll never be able to reach it like that. One of the creatures has vanished. I can't hear the other one. Come over here.
I can see you.
Just a hole.
I can see you. The shard has fallen onto the scale.
Can I break it?
Won't break. I'm not strong enough to loosen them. That's too sturdy. No die. Those are knotted tight. One day my soul will be weighed, but that day is not today. The scale has come loose. No wonder the mill is forsaken. This spell has its... What is that?
It's staring into the dark as if it's missing something.
What is that pale figure doing out there?
It's staring into the dark as if it's missing something.
One of the creatures has vanished. I can't hear the other one. One day my... But that day...
That's Nuri's shard, but I don't have anything.
Go to the hole in the middle.
Okay.
A saw and a trapdoor, an hourglass.
I still have some time. This shows my time running out. Lamps, saws, shards, and all of them out of reach. The oil lamp is directly above the stool.
Imp! A chair!
More shards out of my reach. How am I supposed to reach it? I could use the saw right... There! There's a hole way back there.
You said very briefly.
No wonder the mill is forsaken. That must have been some kind of cogwheel. Do you see that drum-like thing down there? Can you fix that for me? Nuri!
Garen, there's a beetle with 8 legs here.
That's just a spider.
Spiders have 12 legs.
Nuri, please, you have to focus now.
Okay.
Couldn't it just have landed at my feet?
Now the saw is much closer.
Yes. Can you fix it? Nuri. Ha! Now all I have to do is free my hands. I'll never be able... One day my... But that... Hello? The mill is as forsaken as it looks. More shards.
A chair!
It's a stool.
A chair!
That won't break, so... I guess I could smash the glass, but the shards won't be any help back there. This way at least I know how much time I have left. One day my soul will be weighed, but... Already broken. One day, but that day... So much... The scale has come loose. No wonder the mill is forsaken. Can you fix the scales? Got it.
Garen, I feel dizzy.
Just a little while longer, Nuri. I'm free. Now we have to deal with the creature somehow. The handle is broken off. The hatch needs a new... The handle is broken. Wherever did I get that idea? The stick fits... as long as the fiend is standing. No time for... It isn't gonna... Gwynling would not... I'd better not. Enough straw to... No time to... The hatch needs a new handle. I don't think so. That doesn't help very... I'd better not. That might actually work.
It's getting dark here.
Just a little while longer, Nuri. It's quite far down, and there's no ladder. I've had better, Nuri doesn't like it when I... When did I start... I've had better, I don't think so. It's still sagging on the other side. Gwynling would... There. Now the beast can come.
What if it can see in the dark?
I should camouflage the trap. All right. This has got to work. Nuri, now you can... Nuri? Damn. Nuri! Wake up! We have to go!
What? Where am I? Garen?
I've talked to the fairy scholar. I know how we can fix everything.
Really?
We'll take you back to your world.
No, never. I'll stay here.
It's the only way. You'll be safe from the seer there, and you'll be able to use magic properly. Plus, Andergast would be safe too.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Nuri!
Go away!
If we stay here much longer, the creature will come back. Or the raven. I don't have a choice. Climb down to me, will you?
I'm so tired. Let me rest a little while longer.
That's not possible. We have to go.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot stay here.
Garen, I don't want this anymore.
It's not a matter of wanting. We have to get away from here or something terrible will happen.
I can't. Just leave without me.
There's one other way. The scholar told me of a fairy gate up north at the end of the world. It leads to a magnificent realm far away from the seer. You'd be safe there.
What's the name of that realm?
Fanglari. Its name is Fanglari, and he told me where we can find the portal to...
Fanglari.
Yes, but in order to get there, you have to come down at once.
I can't.
It's just a small jump. Look, I'll catch you.
Build some stairs for me.
Some stairs? How am I supposed to build some stairs? All right, I'll think of something. I'll be back in a minute. At least the beams are still sturdy. If the crossbeam hadn't broken, Nuri could climb down easily. No, I'm not going to mess with it. Look, a stair. Come on now.
I
What
don't
happened with
know.
Garon?
I just want to sleep.
Nuri!
Tell me more about Fanglari. Is it beautiful there?
The most incredible thing is, every fairy can do magic in Fanglari, without any pain.
One wouldn't get exhausted? It really sounds like a different realm.
Everything's brimming with fairy magic in Fanglari. That's why you don't lose your strength, because you use the power already in the wind or the sea. You're one with the whole world.
That sounds marvelous. I want that.
Fanglari is a realm full of magic. The sky is as green as the fields in spring, and the stars sparkle even in daytime.
I've never seen a green sky before.
And if you don't come down here soon, you never will.
What else is there?
Everyone's as free as a bird in Fanglari. Everybody can fly, even a human like me.
We could soar through the skies together. You and I.
There are even rainbow beavers, but only in summer. In autumn, they migrate south to a different realm. If you want to see them this season, we'll have to hurry.
That sounds odd. What else is there?
Come down. I'll show you the way to Fanglari then.
I'll try, but I'll need a second stair.
All right, but then you'll come down for real, won't you?
I promise.
You're almost there.
What about Master Raven? We have to wait for him.
The Raven is dangerous. He's the Seer's spy. We have to get out of here before he returns.
That's not true. Master Raven has always helped us.
Trust me, would I ever lie to you?
It's just that you never liked him.
You have to come with me, now.
I'll tell her the truth. I will not lie.
Geron's words gave Nuri new strength. She wanted to know
Such a
everything the fairy
beautiful
scholar
game.
had told him
The
about
art
the
style is
hidden
really
realm.
nice. I love that.
Where was it? Was it beyond the mountains? Was it beyond the swamplands? Why was it so secret? She imagined a land without time, without memories, and without future. A boundless land without a horizon. Geron's lie took shape, and in Nuri's head, the enchanted realm of Fanglari became real. Meanwhile, the river took the small vessel northward, towards the smuggler's town, towards the stinking swamps of the Brinask marshes. Even Nuri didn't like it here. She had accepted that she had to leave Geron's world as long as the seer was trying to find her here. This made her sad again. But perhaps she could take Geron with her.
Why not?
Because it's impossible, Nuri. I have to go back to Andergast.
Oh, nice book.
Goswin? Meander Goswin?
What is so important in Andergast?
It is my home. Please open up. I'm sure this is the house Norta described to us.
Perhaps there's no one home.
There has to be someone. We need that prism thing. The fairy scholar said it's the key to Fanglari.
Are you looking for Meander Goswin? In that case, you're wasting your time.
How do you mean, sir?
Don't be so formal. Nobody here gives a hoot about that formality crap. They dragged Goswin from the Svelte, dead, about a year ago.
Shit.
Who did that to Goswin?
He himself did, of course, like so many other townspeople.
And what's really behind that?
No, it's easy to make the most diverse of enemies in Inqui. Smugglers, whale hunters, Thorwalians. You can ask over there at the bathhouse if you want to know more. If you're lucky, the bathwoman will spill the beans for free.
Thorwalians are a seafaring folk in the Dark Eye. You can say they are based on the archetype of a Vikinger. Viking. They are, most of them are bearded, they're big. Yeah. And all of them are, they feel quite home on the water. And I think also a lot of their tradition and how the Thorwalians live are based on the life of the Vikings. So let's ask him who he is.
Who are you, anyway?
My name is Jar.
I am Geron, and this?
Is Nuri. And this is the first time in Inqui for both of you.
How?
How do I know that? I'm a good listener. I am the ear of the alleys, and their whispering conscience.
Impressive.
I can provide you with one or two other items, too.
Goswin was in possession of a prism. Do you know anything about it?
A prism? Without me hearing the tingle of coins in my pocket, all I can tell you is that he had one. What do you know about it?
Well, not much really.
You're cautious, eh? And damned right you should be.
See you later.
Watch your back.
Watch your back. Nice. Let's talk with Nuri.
Say, Nuri? If you see the Raven anywhere, tell me at once.
I miss him. Promise me you'll stay with me.
Don't worry, I'll take care of you. I've never been this far from Andergast.
I don't like it here. It's all so filthy, and the people all say different things than they mean. Even the animals. Let's go away. I want to travel the sea.
Why do you want to travel the sea?
It is so vast, and we'd be so free. We could go all sorts of places and see the whole world.
We'll see. Maybe later.
Maybe later.
The prism is important. It'll show us the way to Fanglari.
How does the prism know the way to Fanglari?
Well, I'm sure it must have been made there.
Is there a magic forge in Fanglari?
Must be. Act normal and inconspicuously.
I am who I am.
No, Nuri, that's the one thing you shouldn't be.
It will work out somehow. I'll just find something to do. Very quiet and very unsuspicious.
I'll be back in a minute.
So, now we're here in Enqui. Meander Goswin is dead. And we need to find another way to get to Fanglari. Or at least, to be truth to be told, to bring Nuri back to her homeworld. But we will all do this in the next episode. So, thank you for watching. And I wish you a nice evening. And see you again next Friday for Chains of Satinav. And on Sunday for Blasphemous.